Assalamu alaikum and welcome back. Our today's video is about the same topic which we discussed last video, that is cavity. Last time we discussed about what is cavity, sign and symptom, and how it develops. In this video we will discuss about the risk factor, complication and treatment option. So let us start. What are the risk factor? It means the what things help or promote the cavity. The first of all is the location of your teeth. The backside teeth, which is called molar and premolar, are really difficult to clean and we cannot see easily. There is a lot of grooves in the backside of teeth. So the food which we are eating or chewing, the particle of this food stay in the teeth and it promote or it help the bacteria to grow and produce more acid. This is the reason the cavities mostly develop in backside of teeth instead of front teeth, because front teeth easily can be cleaned and it is visible, we can recognize anything more frequently. Next one is selection of food. For example, milk, curd, ice cream, soda water, dry fruits and carbonated water. These kind of things, first of all it contain more acid. The second thing, it help to produce more bacteria. So this is the reason these things, if you eat, you should rinse your mouth as soon as possible. If you are not rinsing, it will help the bacterial growth, produce more acid, which will cause cavity in your teeth. The next one is frequent snacking and sipping. Even in my office, most of the colleagues, they are bringing their cup of coffee when they come on duty and they are finishing sip by sip in whole day and they are throwing the maybe same cup when they finish their shift. So this is really not practical. We should advise to our colleagues, and even for us, we should avoid frequent sipping of sugar contained items or the things which help bacterial growth, and frequent snacking also. The next risk factor is bedtime bottle feeding for the kids. Or most of the mothers, they are giving juice at the bedtime. This is not really healthy for the teeth of the kids, because when they are drinking milk, after that they are not rinsing their mouth. So this milk stay for the number of hours, like 6 to 8 hours in their mouth, and it produce bacteria and too much acid which decay their teeth. If you will see the teeth of kids, you may find like most of the kids are having cavities. This is the main reason. The next one is inadequate brushing. As I mentioned in my previous video also, the young children and old age, they feel lazy, so we should run behind them for frequent brushing. I have 2 kids. Whenever I'm asking them, go and do brush, they doesn't want to do. I have to run behind them. So we should run behind them, and we should try to bring fluoride contained toothpaste which will help their teeth. Even if there is a cavity like early cavities, it will help to remove. Next risk is not getting enough fluoride. As I mentioned, the fluoride is protecting our teeth. Even if there is cavity, early cavity, it will try to remove these cavities. Okay, how we can get fluoride? First of all, as we are in modern age, we are drinking bottled waters. This bottled water don't contain fluoride. In some countries, fluoride is available in tap water. So try to drink tap water 1 or 2 times in a day. If you cannot, then bring the toothpaste which contain fluoride and mouth rinse which contain fluoride. The next risk is dry mouth. As we are staying under AC, we are not feeling that we should drink more water, and some of the medication dry the saliva. You know, saliva is natural mouth rinse. It's cleaning our teeth and the food particle. But if you have dry mouth, then there is really a major risk for developing bacteria. If you have dry mouth, this is a very good place for the bacterial development. So try to drink frequent water. sips of water or don't keep your mouth dry. The next risk is worn filling or dental appliances. You know that filling after a number of years it get weak and give the raw surface. This raw surface promote the plaque development, and this plaque development give a more chance for the bacteria to develop, because plaque develop due to the bacterial growth. So this is the reason we should frequently visit our doctor, and we should let them see what is the condition of filling and what is the condition of our teeth. Next risk is there are some gastric problem, for example heartburn or eating disorder. This also help for the bacterial growth and promote tooth cavity. Now these are the most common risk factor. After this we will discuss about the complication. The main complication is tooth pain. The next one is chewing problem, then tooth abscess, swelling or pus around the teeth, damage or broken teeth. Your one teeth is removed due to this issue, have more gap and dislocation of the teeth. When these cavities or decay become more severe, the complication also get worse. For example, severe pain which interfere your daily life, weight loss, nutritional problem, the person doesn't want to eat anything, tooth loss, in rare cases tooth abscess, like pocket of the pus beside the teeth. Now we will discuss how we can prevent these risk factor or complications, how we can prevent our teeth from developing the cavity or tooth decay. The first of all is good brushing and using a floss. The minimum recommendation for the brushing is twice a day, but the best thing is after each food. Next prevention is rinse your mouth with the mouth rinser which contain fluoride. Visit your dentist regularly, like minimum every 6 months. Drink some tap water. Not in all the countries, because some countries really tap water is not clean at all, so it's not recommended in that countries. But like UAE, the tap water, they are doing some kind of treatment for the tap water also, so you can drink this water. Avoid frequent snacking and sipping. Consider fluoride treatment. How you can consider fluoride treatment? Bring the paste which contain fluoride, bring the mouth rinse which contain fluoride, and the best thing is go to your dentist and he will recommend you one special kit which contain different items of fluoride, and the cover for your teeth, you have to put dots of fluoride paste or this special treatment, and then you will put this cover on your teeth for like 5 to 10 minutes, or it's as per recommendation of the dentist. If your case is severe and you have frequent attack of cavities, then your dentist may recommend you the antibacterial mouth rinse. So you should visit to your dentist and check with them. If you require antibacterial mouth rinse, you must use it. The next and last is combined treatment. What does combined treatment? It means use the gum which contain xylitol with prescription of fluoride and antibacterial mouth rinse. Hope this was clear for all of you. If you really like my videos, then share with your family and friend. Press the like button and subscribe my channel for further informative videos. Inshallah, I will make next video on medical topic, because we will take dental and medical together. Thank you so much for continued support.